Dropping Dimes listeners, the World Cup is in full swing with the knockout rounds, and USA is still in it as of recording. So Mark and I wanted to share a little bit of World Cup soccer / football thoughts. Just want to note that the recording is from before we found out that Flo Balagun's suspension was rescinded. So keep that in mind. Hope you enjoy. Cheers.
Any soccer thoughts, Mark?
I'm really excited about Mexico, England. Football. Yeah. I think I'm excited about Mexico, England tonight. That's going to be the craziest game ever. In front of 90,000, just the loudest fans on earth at Estadio Azteca, which I'm pretty sure Mexico has only lost like 2 or 3 times in their entire history in that stadium.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is going to be wild. It should be fun. Yeah. That should be cool. I totally thought Argentina was washed before this tournament, and obviously I'm an idiot because apparently only Cape Verde could keep them in check. And even they couldn't ultimately at the end do it. So
it was close, man.
It was. That was really exciting. That is maybe the best match of the tournament, if we're using proper football terminology. That was really exciting. But I mean, I think we're headed for another France-Argentina rematch just because those two teams.
Seriously? Yeah. France does look good.
Yeah. I mean, but once again, I should point out, all these other teams struggled to score against Paraguay, but who did so well against them? But the United States of America. Woo!
USA. Yeah, man. They've looked really good against every other team, and we destroyed them. America, I kind of feel like we have a chance.
I think we could beat Belgium. Once we play Belgium, though, I think we have to play Spain next, and I think then the Cinderella story ends.
Ugly.
Spain is really good, so I think that may be it.
Spain is good, but Spain is like selfish.
That is the one thing.
They don't pass enough.
Yeah, they really don't.
I was watching their last game. There were like 3 or 4 instances where just like an extra pass, they could have an easy goal, but no, they had to take some wild shots.
Yeah, they got a lot of heroes on that team, so that they want to score. So that's why I don't think they can win at all. But I think against the US, they're going to outmatch us. But generally speaking, for the non-superpowers in World Cup, if you don't follow, generally like the Cinderella stories tend to cap out at the quarterfinals. That tends to be where the dream ends, just because we're never going to be, your Argentinas, your Brazils, your France's and stuff like that.
Well, I
was going to say Germany normally, but Germany's been terrible the last 2 World Cups, and they were really bad this time. So that's not the case anymore.
What about Morocco?
I love Morocco. Man, it would be so cool to see them beat France. Oh my gosh, that would be.
They were
wild.
top 4 last.
They are really
Cup,
fun. It would be cool to see them, and they're co-hosting next World Cup too. So it would be awesome to have them like be defending champions and get to play the next cup in their building. That'd be awesome.
They started a little slow against Canada, but then they got them 3-0.
Yeah, exactly. Like they seem to have the toughness. They won that tough penalty shootout. They earlier, like they have it. I think they've got actually a chance to be kind of a real Cinderella. I mean, they may, as usual, once these guys hit the superpowers, it may end for them too, because that just seems to be the way the World Cup goes. But it would be awesome to see Morocco be like a shock the world, like finalist or something like that. So anyway, that's my World Cup thoughts.
Nice.
There we go. That's really it.
Soccer corner.
Exactly. My years of expertise in following soccer / football.
My years, it means every 4 years.
Yeah, of course, exactly. I do
Oh
watch
no, wait,
the.
do you watch soccer? You do? What do you
I watch
watch?
the Champions League, which is the top European club tournament. I do watch that one. I don't watch any of the regular league stuff. It's just too much to follow.
So the Champions. Okay, I'm completely clueless. So the Champions League is once a year.
It's basically a year-long tournament. So it's the top. I believe it's the top 2 finishers in every major European league. Plus, there's a couple who have to kind of do a early play-in.
How can it be year-long if don't you need to know who the top 2 finish? Doesn't there have to be a season in the regular leagues?
So it's the season before you take the top 2 finishers from that, and they automatically qualify for the next Champions League. And then there's a few others.
So these teams are playing in their own leagues and playing this championship league.
Yeah. So you have certain months where they take a break from their regular season in their league, and then they go play it's international, but it's club play international. So you play if they first have a group stage. Actually, is it 2 or 3 group stages? I don't even remember. It's a lot of group stages throughout the year, and then it gets into a knockout round. But the knockout round is fun because it's home and away. So you get 2 games with these like top clubs. And then the final match is just like a World Cup final. It's just one match. And it's really fun because that's where you see the best of the best, because it's all the top, your Real Madrids, your Bayern Munichs, your Paris Saint-Germain, all the top English clubs, the other great Spanish clubs, the great Italian clubs. It's really fun. That one actually is the soccer I like a lot, because it's you see the pinnacle, because it's everybody from all over the world playing for these top teams.
So that they said, play a home and away
during the knockout stage.
What happens if they each win?
Then it goes by goal differential, like home and away goals, or they go to a extra time or penalty shootout in the second match. Yeah. Like there's all sorts of weird machinations. I mean, but it's cool. It's really fun.
So like one team could win the second match, and then they're just like, oh, well, this is actually a tie. So then they have to do a penalty shootout. Okay.
Yeah. But like also what could happen is you could win your home match, but you win it 3-2. And then the other team wins their home match 4-2. So they'll win because aggregate goals, they have more.
Right.
Because it counts as 2 games and the total goal total. So that stuff.
What's your feeling on penalty shootouts?
I'm not a big fan. I wish they would just be like hockey and just play until they drop. Like that's my opinion. I think it should just be, and I think you could change the rules, be like you let in extra subs, just because there are limits to substitutions normally in most of these matches. It depending on the tournament, it's 3 or 4.
It would help if they had even like a sudden death overtime.
And they also used to have that, and then they got rid of it and decided to go back to full 30 minutes.
They don't do that in Champions League either.
No, it's they play the full thing. It was way more fun when it was sudden death. I liked it too.
Do all these leagues play World Cup rules? Is this just like a standardized?
For the most part,
I think the way
it's pretty much the same. There may be some slight variations. Offsides is always the same, which means it's incomprehensible. So I never really understand it anyway. It's like icing in hockey. I'm just always like, right, I think that's right, but who knows? As far as I could tell, it's just a bunch of randos being like, yeah, that sounds right. Let's call that. So,
well, don't get me started on offsides in soccer.
No, the problem with it is the way the rule is written in offsides. It's when the player has made a play on the ball, it doesn't necessarily say that they've made contact. So it's this weird ambiguous thing where it's like, well, does it count from when they touch the ball, or when they're about to touch the ball, or after they followed through? And so like it gets really stupid confusing. And with the computers and the VAR stuff, like automatically making the flags call up, it's added like a new wrinkle too. So I don't know. It's there's a lot of issues with. That's why
of suctitude.
Yeah, that's why soccer is not my favorite sport. It's like you said, it's one that I kind of casually follow, but I don't follow that closely. So,
well, it's one I follow every 4 years.
Exactly. Yeah. Which is okay.
It's
I
been
know
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
like, I describe myself as to soccer, like, I think like fans of the NBA in the 90s would be like casual fans. Like, I like Messi. So I like
exactly.
Argentina.
yeah, for sure.
Messi's the best player in the world. I saw that. So I'm like, okay, I'll follow Argentina. I'm like a dumb NBA fan from the 90s who followed Jordan.
But I mean,
Bulls,
like that's cool. Like I know there's a lot of like soccer snobs who will be like, no, you need to follow like the Turkish league and the PSV Eindhoven out of the Netherlands. And I'm like, no, like it's okay to have a sport that you don't like obsessively follow. It's like we already have basketball and football, and for me, baseball too.
World
I follow
Cup has taken up
obsessively.
too much of my time already.
It's like, I only have so much bandwidth. Because I do.
It is cool to see the U.S. like playing well. I feel they're playing better than I've ever seen them in my life.
Oh, for sure. It's just been
they're like actually making passes in the box to each other as opposed to just wildly shooting it.
Yeah,
or,
it's been exciting.
I think that Flo Balagun got suspended is just horrific. I'm really upset about this.
I'm really annoyed too.
Because this was not intentional.
No, it was a stupid call. I was really angry about that. And it's just one of those things where, that's the one thing too, is if you're a fan of other sports and you're complaining about the officiating, like FIFA officiating is a whole nother level of just ridiculous, terrible.
I'm trying to equate it to the NBA. Like the NBA has that step under the guy's jumper's foot where you get a flagrant. And I guess it's sort of like that. It's like if you stomp on someone.
Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to think of like the step under a person's foot thing. That is called even if it's unintentional.
Yeah.
So I guess
the thing is,
it's rare
that you throw the guy out for that. Like that's where it's, you give him a yellow card. It would have been legitimate because it's true. It is a dangerous play. It spikes on the guy's Achilles. Like you could really ruin a guy's career. So like that, I understand. But at the same time, if you look at it, where else was his foot supposed to go? Like there's just no, like that's how you could tell the intention wasn't there because like he didn't have another option just based on how physics and gravity, like that was literally the only spot his foot could land. Like there was just no other way. And so
he's our best offensive like scorer as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Like
so that's what's going to make it tough against Belgium.
Who actually, do you know who they play? Who do they play instead of him? Like,
there was thought it was that guy Pepe might play in his place. I forget. There's a couple other people, or they might move Pulisic more forward and have him be kind of in the striker role. But he's actually better as an offensive midfielder and a creator. So I'm not sure that is a great fit either.
I
don't know if they've decided yet. I don't know if they've decided fully yet because we still have they don't play till tomorrow night. So they've got some time still to kind of figure out what they think might work against Belgium. Belgium, they're dangerous in the fact that they can be asleep for 85 minutes and then they score like they did against Senegal. Then they score 3 goals in like 10 seconds. Like they're really dangerous that way. So
they're a counter-strike team.
They just got a lot of firepower and sometimes they just don't play with the urgency that they probably should. My worry is that because they were kind of asleep against Senegal and then had to pull it out at the end, that they're not going to be that way against the U.S. and then just come out and pound us. Yeah, that's my biggest concern. And they've beaten us in, I think it's 2 out of the last 3 World Cups or something like that. So that the U.S. has been in. So
seriously? We've lost to Belgium in 2 out of the last 3?
2014 for sure. God. Did we lose to them in 2022? We might have lost it, but it might have been a group stage match. I actually have to look up the history on that. But anyway, they know how to beat us generally. But this is a very different team than they played before in the past. So I'm not sure if it'll be the same. Hopefully we pull it out because it would be just cool to have Balogun back against Spain or something like that in the quarters. That'd be very exciting. So,
yeah. All right. Well, that should be fun. Looking forward to that game tomorrow. Mark, great talking with you.
Always great, my friend.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Cheers.
All right. Have a good one.